Aloha everyone, welcome back to Big Island Television. I'm here with a very special guest, Anne Van Brunt of the Hawai'i Keiki Museum. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you so much for coming.
You know, just a quick peek around this place. A lot of things are piquing my interest. A lot of stuff for kids and adults. So tell me, what is the Hawai'i Keiki Museum and what is it all about?
Sure. So the Hawai'i Keiki Museum is Kona's first hands-on discovery center for keiki. We are featuring a bunch of exhibits, all that have to do with science and all that have to do with the science specifically as it relates to the science of the islands. I'd love to show you around.
Me as an adult or a grown-up child, I'm very interested in. Looking to have some fun?
We can do that.
All right, let's go. What is this? It looks so fun, I had to try it. What is this, Anne?
This is our limu forest. This is an exhibit that we constructed out of noodles. Basically, it is a sensory exhibit that is just super fun to run through. So this is part of our ocean exhibit, and it's just fun for kids to run through, just like you tried.
All right, we are here with what I can only imagine to be some kind of reef display.
This exhibit is a partnership with Legacy Reef Foundation. They've brought in a TV, and we'll be broadcasting from the underwater camera feed outside of Nelha. And as a part of that, we've also brought in these books, and inside these books we have pictures of some of the reef fish that you can expect to see when scuba diving or snorkeling in our waters. Also, as a representation of what you can see underwater and the vibrancy that you can see underwater, we have these beautiful crocheted coral reefs that keiki can actually touch and play with.
You get like a live feed of like the reef going on?
Correct.
Oh,
so
that's
Nelha
really cool.
has an underwater camera right offshore.
Oh, nice.
And you can actually find that on YouTube and see what's happening off the coast.
All right, next up we are at, well, we got a bunch of little rascals here showing us how this thing works. How popular would you say this display is amongst the kids?
This is absolutely one of the more popular exhibits that we have. So this is called our air scarf exhibit. The premise is that you put a scarf into the box, and because of the air that's flowing through the tubes, the scarf gets thrown through a series of loops and dips and eventually exits the machine. So the creatures that live very deep in the ocean actually come up to the surface to feed before they descend back into the depths.
Yeah.
So this kind of shows the way that they get up through the pelagic zones and eventually go back to where they belong in the deep.
Very cool. Okay, I'm gonna try. Whoa! Whoa!
There you go.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
You're doing a good job building, boys.
Yeah, keep building, boys.
Love it. This is our Blue Blocks building area. So these blocks were generously donated by members of the community.
Oh, nice.
And they are also among one of the favorite exhibits in the museum. It's for everyone to play and build to their heart's content. And this is all with the beautiful backdrop of a mural that was actually made by 8th grade students.
What?
It's a homeschool class.
Wow.
Run by Mr. Learned, and they came for a week and made this mural for us.
Whoa. Yeah, I can really see where it can really get the creative juices flowing in our builders, our young builders here. All right, as you guys could probably tell, it's been a bunch of fun activities and kind of need a break. So we're here with Rami. She's gonna pour us some high tea. She brewed us a fresh pot. Rami, can we have some, please? You ready? Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Oh,
The best.
very good, thank you. So what is this section of the playhouse?
So this is what we're calling our opihi area. This is for little ones, age 0 to 24 months, but all children are welcome as long as there's gentle and respectful play. This is a fun place where you can come and play in a kitchen or with cars. We like to incorporate a little bit of the larger museum. Okay, thank you. We're incorporating, okay, perfect. Come over here, please. So we've taken care to represent a part of the larger museum in a little way. So instead of a telescope, we have mirrors. So there's a little part of every exhibit in the opihi area. You can really have some wonderful bonding moments in this space. So there's always something new in this area. There goes the unicorn.
All right, and I see we're moving more towards the educational side of the museum. We have the ever so famous and something I paid zero attention to in high school, the periodic table of elements.
That's right.
How do these kids know all this stuff?
Well, we're here to teach them.
Oh, okay.
We want to invite people in the community who have knowledge about chemistry or can put on demonstrations for our keiki to come into this corner and actually teach. The periodic table of elements is here because, as you might notice, we have a lot of exhibits that have to do with biology and physics.
Yeah.
So we've put this here as a symbol so that when you come into this corner, you're ready to learn and maybe even experience some of these chemical reactions firsthand with an instructor. This mural was made by HTA students and also by the 8th graders from Mr. Learned's class, the homeschool group. And it represents the phases of the moon, and there will be more interaction built into this in the days to come.
Nice.
Some pull downs to help understand what each of the phases mean.
Tell me about your very own skee ball machine set up here and what kind of educational lessons kids can learn from it.
Absolutely. What we have represented is a variety of slopes, and what children can do is use balls of different variety and see how the weight of the ball and the shape of the slope actually impacts the direction and trajectory of those balls.
Now, I might moonlight as a part-time television host, but I daylight as a recycler. So this caught my eye immediately. Tell me a little bit about this, or what message you're trying to tell here.
Absolutely. So when we first occupied this building, we engaged with the Boys and Girls Club of the Big Island to run a session on beach cleanup and recycling. So we taught them what was recyclable, what was not recyclable, and how throwing something away actually doesn't go away, it just becomes a problem for someone else. So we've created this jellyfish. It was an art project out of single-use plastics that they brought from home that we found on the beach. We cleaned them, we sorted them, anything that was recyclable, we put to Atlas Recycling, anything that was not, we put up on this jellyfish. So trying to bring all the elements in to make something very visual, very beautiful, but also thinking about sustainability and how we can bring those practices into our home. So this is our wetlands Kalo water table. It's an exhibit where children can pick up a rock or pick up a sandbag and start building these areas where the farmers would traditionally grow and cultivate taro. So in closing, I'd like to say that we'd welcome you to come visit us at Hawai'i Keiki Museum. We encourage hands-on play and discovery of science through that play. Everything here is meant to be touched. It's very thoughtfully designed in a way that children can interact with it and not be afraid of it. It's very safe. Anybody who's interested in the science of the islands, we would love to see you.
And thank you so much. Congratulations, continued success and continued growth. Thank you so much for joining us on Big Island Television.